freak incident in the first half and it turned into street ball and ping pong or whatever.
Yeah, it's been a while. This game was one for sure we got to take a look at. We got a lot to clean up on defense. Especially with our zone coverages and just being tighter to coverages and just the communication piece. I feel like we had a lot of blown coverages today, and we just got to clean that up. And a veteran like Russell Wilson is going to see all the holes and see everything. So I feel like he took advantage of the opportunity today. And next time we play them, we just got to be better, and I know that we will.
The old Russell Wilson today. I mean, a lot of people ready to put him out the pasture, and he was pretty damn good today.
Yeah, he's pretty damn good today for sure. And the receivers that he got guys that he can get the ball to. So, he played a hell of a game. He had a career day, and we got to be better on defense.
I know every year's a new year, but there was at one point you guys had 9 of the 11 guys weren't even out there running around together. How hard is it to build continuity, especially in game when you got that many moving parts?
We just got to stick together, just go back to our training, go back to, what made us a team. So, I feel like we just go back to that and get it done.
Sorry, we're a lot of coming a bit late, but obviously win, but not the performance you guys will.
Yeah.
How do you evaluate this game, and then where do you guys go to try and improve it?
We had a lot of blown coverages today. Defense, didn't play too well in the pass game. I got to be better. Everyone just has to be better, So tomorrow we're going to go look at the film, clean it up, and the next time, the things that we did bad, we got to do better.
How would you just describe this game in the secondary?
Yeah.
It seemed like a fight. You got to get back up.
Yeah. I feel like we needed it. I'm glad that they was throwing the ball like that, so we can see how how offenses want to attack us, especially with our coverages that we play. We got a lot of mixed coverages and stuff. So just seeing that, we're going to be better next time.
Obviously, it's next man up, but how much did you guys feel after?
Yeah, I feel like the more guys on the field that can get the ball, the more careful they'll be trying to throw the ball. So his absence was felt today, and sooner he be back, we'll be better.
How happy were you for Donovan to make that play in light of how tough a day it was for a lot of you guys?
Yeah, it was great, on the sideline, he looked at me, he said, I got you, I got us. So he made that play, and, it was tough on everybody. We all just got to take that one on the chin and just be better. That's it.
What can you say about
amazing. That's like a blessing. You need a pass rush, especially if we're playing like a lot of zone coverage and stuff. You need the pressure to get back there. So, the more pressure, the more guys we can to get after the quarterback, the better defense will be.
How big is it just to get this win avoid going down?
One more time?
Just how big is it to get a win avoid going down?
Yeah, it's very big, especially this being a division game as well. So, it means twice as much. So, it was a big win for us. The offense really did their big one today, and just taking care of us and going out there and sustaining it and getting us win.
What did you love most about the moment with Shotty afterwards? How much did that mean?
It was heartwarming. It was cool to see him getting his first win, as a head coach, and how he got it. I think it was a pretty good game. But
did you think it was over with 25 seconds left and they scored? Did you immediately think, hey, we got a chance here?
No, I knew that we had a chance. Too much time on the clock. Those guys got too much firepower on offense. CD, Pickens, Javonte, Dak, just everyone. They have all the guys that could do it to pull off a victory like that. So I had no doubt in my mind that they was gonna get it done.
And what did he say about
Amazing. I know we get close to that star in the middle of the field, he's gonna knock it down.
Do you ever get nervous watching that?
No. No.
You just know it's going.
Yeah, for sure.
Even from 64.
74.
I like a little ambitious.
I like him from 74.
They could have kicked one from 75 there in overtime before y'all's second punt. I think that would have been a little much, but
Where would you place the overall confidence of this team? Obviously, it was a strong performance last night.
Yeah, I feel like our confidence is still there. We got all the guys that we need. We got everyone that can make plays. We just got to clean up the little stuff, whatever is getting called, we just got to make sure we execute it to the best of our ability and just, make the plays. And especially not letting someone just keep throwing the ball, keep throwing bombs and stuff like that. We got to get those and make turnovers. So I know for sure, if it ever is a time that it comes again, we're going to make those plays.
How much are you having to communicate to the younger guys that are like getting called up at the last second, ready? Some of these guys, like how much are you communicating to them and talking to them even during the game?
Yeah, they know. I feel like next man up. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do your job. You gotta handle it as you were a starter. So you know, everybody knows the responsibility and just going out there and executing everything.
Would you say unsatisfied is a good way to describe how you guys feel?
Yeah, definitely. But we got the win, but for sure unsatisfied with the performance that we put out there. Unsatisfied with my performance, is the whole defense as a whole, you know. So we're going to be back. We're going to be good.
That was kind of like CD's experience last
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Is it kind of like a similar situation?
Yeah, for sure. You know, that's all about being a pro, is owning up to, you know, what had happened, going over the film, looking it over, and then being better, and just make sure it don't happen again.
How's your knee feeling? I know it's been
Yeah.
anticipate playing as much as you did.
No, I didn't actually, but it's fine. I feel fine right now. I probably feel a little banged up tomorrow, but I'm going to get through it and, you know, get ready for Chicago.
Thank you, Stella.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.